Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm Somi and today is day 2 of our personal development advent calendar. We are a little off track with the posting schedule and that was because of so many reasons that I'll tell at the end of the video, or maybe not because I'm not interested, but let's not waste the time for this video and jump right into today's topic. Last video, we spent our time listing out everything. What is wanted, what is not, and the change that we want. Change. How many times have you tried changing yourself or your life, but ended up unchanged? Numerous. How many times did it actually work though? None? Let me tell you where the root is. Mindset. If anyone says that they can change your life and just simply give you a list of do this and do that, step away. They cannot. You'll be burnt out because you're the things that they have told you to do without actually wanting to do it. It is forced. Your mindset is still the old one. Your beliefs, your story, your myth, your truth, everything is still the same old. It's like a broken engine that they cannot change or repair, or they did not change or repair and just told you to run. Till here, till there, that's a destination, reach there. But how long can a broken engine take you? The car will break down midway and you will be left in the wild not knowing what to do. And so, you need to treat that broken engine before you can take off. Clear that mindset before you try to change. So, pick up the pages you filled in the last video. Look for everything that you have listed down as something that you cannot achieve, you do not deserve, you're incapable of, and try to think of the why. Do you even have a valid why? Or just because it did not once happen in the past, so now you just believe that it will not happen in the future too? See, there is a domino kind of effect in our brain. We associate our environment, or people, or circumstances and experiences with particular emotions and thoughts and feelings. And the second, that very first thought, maybe positive, maybe negative, comes, a string of more such thoughts fire in your brain. Hebb's law in neuroscience states that neurons that fire together wire together. This means that neural pathways are strengthened through repeated activity. When two neurons interact with each other, and that happens again and again and again, the efficiency of synaptic transmission between those two neurons gets stronger. And so, you won't realize when a brain shapes itself to jump to neuron B and C and D just because neuron A got activated. And this is how your past experiences shape your beliefs. Maybe in the past you couldn't do something that was very easy and you started believing that it is hard or it is impossible for you, and you carried on with that belief. Maybe you wanted to do something, but someone told you that that's not something made for you. Maybe you cannot do that. Maybe that something is not that important and you shouldn't be doing that. You should be doing something else. So now that belief is cemented in your brain, solidified. And that is quite clearly visible in things you say and think and how you react to particular situations. If you repeat sentences like, I'm lazy, I cannot find good people to make friends with, money doesn't come to me, it's hard, blah, blah, blah. It's rooted deep in your subconscious. If you get jealous easily, if you feel envious, it means that your subconscious believes that there is something that you cannot have. And as Jenny Halder said it, you are the victim of the rules that you live by. So, you're the victim of the beliefs that you have formed yourself, maybe based on your past experiences or on what other people told you, but you were the one that repeated that thing again and again in your brain, and it is now hardened. So, as you read what you have written and think back to your usual dialogues, you'll unravel the beliefs you never thought you had. And now it is time to kick it all away and make space for newer, better, bigger, and magical beliefs. If you consciously look at your daily routines, you'll notice that most of the routine is happening unconsciously. If you consciously look at your daily routines, you'll notice that most of the routine is happening unconsciously. You wake up daily and the first thing you pick up is a mobile phone. You scroll for a bit and then go to get ready for the day and do everything the same exact way that you did yesterday and day before yesterday, which means you have turned your brain off. This is how easily routines and beliefs get rooted in our brain, and when they are made, we do not even realize it. Some of these are good, but some of these are self-harm disguised as habits. So, I'm asking you to be a little more conscious about these things while going about your daily routines. Think, think, think. Whatever I'm doing right now, is it what my ideal self should be doing? I'm continuously creating with my reality with my thoughts and feelings. Am I creating the reality that I want? If no, change your thought, change whatever you're feeling like right this second. Change some of your routines for what would suit your ideal self better. Like, instead of scrolling your phone first thing in the morning, you might want to stretch a little bit, or you might want to meditate for a few minutes. Or sleep a little more, go for a morning walk, walk on the morning dew barefoot, start with the day's first surgery session, get creative, listen to music, whatever. But scrolling your phone first thing in the morning and getting all the mental and physical harm that imposes on you? No. Also, leave a few spots a day for spontaneity instead of repeating some things like a broken tape recorder. I'm not asking you to be so spontaneous that you remove the comfort from your life. But I'm also not asking you to be so comfortable that you do not know how to live. If you want to change, you must think like your idealized self. If, for example, you want to be healthy and working out regularly, you shouldn't cry over how lazy you are. Because one day, 2 days, 3 days, you will go to the gym while crying about how lazy you are, but on the fourth day, you will be that very lazy self and you will skip going anywhere because of what you have been repeating on the first 3 days. And the numbers won't go exactly like this. So, start wiring your brain the way your ideal self's brain should be wired. Start breaking old patterns and creating new ones. I explained how easily beliefs are formed. I told you how to be more conscious of your thoughts and feelings and actions throughout your day, and I gave you an example too. I won't speak more because, as I said in my first video of this personal development advent calendar, no one but you can decide what is the best for yourself. You can sit with the information given in this video and think. Apply it to your own life, circumstances, wants, needs, to yourself. Be more conscious of what you do, think, feel, say, and consume. Use the list made in the last video to read yourself and your ideal self better and make all the necessary changes. Ask yourself if that is exactly what you want or if that is what the internet made you want. And when you know what you want, start being the ideal self that has all of that. Do it at a pace. Your transformation can be very sudden or it can be slow, but it will come. And while you're at it, accept yourself. The self, this self, the past self, the future self. It's all you and it was, is, and will be all good. Thanks for watching this video, and I kind of skipped this one for a bit because I had read about Hebb's law first, but I kind of also wanted to research on it for a bit, so I did that research. Then I got caught up with some personal things, and then I started shooting, so it's late. It was supposed to be posted on 11th of December, and then another video on 13th of December, and then another video on 15th of December, but this is 16th of December. And I know this is going a little off track, a little more than a little off track, but the next video I'll post will be a combination of 2 of the videos that were supposed to come right after one another, and those are breaking old habits and making new ones. And then after this one being posted today and that one being posted right after this one, maybe tomorrow, maybe today itself, most probably tomorrow, I'll post tomorrow's video too, and then we'll be back on track. We can always change for the better, and as I said in my last video too, there is room for improvement for all of us, including me, you, and everyone else that you surround yourself with. So we are all human beings and we cannot be perfectly perfect, but we're still perfect. And because what is the definition of perfect? give me the definition and then we can talk. But that was it for today's video, and this cannot zoom in or out in this mode, but seriously, I want to do this. Okay. That was it for today's video. Thanks for watching. I'll be back with the next video tomorrow.